Now then, people, good morning and welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. I hope you are all doing well on this Thursday. Another step closer to our first playoff game against Norwich City. I will be doing playoff predictions tonight with the EFL Championship expert, the GOAT of EFL content creation, of course, Benjamin Bloom, live at 8 o'clock, so make sure you join us for that. But here I'm just going to give you a quick update on Leeds United's situation and the mass exodus that is about to hit Leeds United once this playoffs is finished. Whether we're in the Premier League or in the Championship, expect a lot of players leaving. Of course, we know Liam Cooper is still hoping that he will be awarded a new deal, but the fact that his minutes have been, nothing at all, really. I just don't see how that happens. As good as he is in the dressing room, someone else needs to take that mantle now, because he's not getting game time. Liam Cooper needs to go play football, a bit like Luke Ayling. Luke Ayling, of course, may be offered or will be offered a new deal by Middlesbrough. He'll be getting a new contract. We know defenders Sam Byram and Jamie Shackleton, their contracts are both up as well. Would you offer them new deals? As much as I've enjoyed Sam Byram, I'm sort of coming round to the idea now that Leeds United need to find a permanent right back. And if you're going to have Archie Gray as cover, even if you sign Connor Roberts permanently, his minutes also could be reduced. So that's going to be a struggle for Sam, especially with his fitness issues. Jamie Shackleton, he needs to go and play football. He's at an age where he needs to do that. Otherwise, he's going to end up being the forgotten man at Leeds United, just there to put out the bibs and the cones and stuff, which pains me to say, but it's true. We know that Stuart Dallas, obviously, he's confirming his retirement. Luke Ayling will sign at Borough. Whilst we're on Borough as well, it appears that Middlesbrough have decided not to make Sam Greenwood's loan deal permanent this summer, which comes as quite a surprise based on how he started. I think he scored 4 goals in 6 games during an impressive spell during October and November. Obviously, he scored a goal against Sunderland and a stunning free kick, if you remember, against Leicester City that beat them. And that was actually selected for their goal of the season, but it seems since then his form has waned massively. I remember when he was hitting this hot form, we were all sat there going, why have we put in this 1.5 million clause, where they can sign him permanently? We should get more money, etc. Well, it looks like Middlesbrough have weighed up their options and are going to look at other targets. As the season wore on, they brought in the likes of Finn Azaz, etc. in January, and his minutes have totally depleted. I think he played a bit part in the last game of the season. He's already come out on social media and thanked the Middlesbrough fans as well, but he will be returning to Leeds United. They will not exercise that £1.5 million transfer fee. Another midfielder as well that's going to be exiting, which seems a shame because he was very well thought of. We obviously picked him up from the Chelsea Academy. It is Lewis Bate. He is indeed set to depart permanently as well this summer. He spent 3.5 years with Leeds United, still 21-year-old as well, and I know there's a lot of people that, the staticos, if you like, and that's not meant in any sort of way of derogatory, but those that look at football see Lewis Bate as, an almost complete midfielder. It almost feels to me like his stature's maybe scuppering his physicality, if you like, his progression up the leagues, but I think Lewis Bate will make his way back up to the top, just based on what you hear and the clips you do see of him. He's clearly a talented technical centre midfielder. We've seen with Jack Clark in recent times, Leif Davis as well. We let these players go. They end up in League One. They rebuild their careers, and I think that's what Lewis Bate will have to do. I wonder if he's ruining the decision to leave Chelsea, although I don't think he'd have got much game time at Chelsea either. He's currently on loan at League One. MK Dons, been playing really, really well, but his time at Leeds United will come to an end. It's interesting, he was given his first team debut by the God, Marcelo Bielsa, in January of 22, featuring 3 times in the Premier League. Probably thought, okay, I'm on the cusp of something here. He even got a start against his former club Chelsea, but despite them early opportunities, he's not been in a single league game since. So that's really disappointing for him. Another player that will join the mass exodus, of course, is Cody Drameh. I'm surprised he's not lining up for the Champions League final. A joke, a kid, of course, obviously. Once linked with Borussia Dortmund and Newcastle, but his contract is set to expire this summer as well. And the 22-year-old fullback is going to exercise that. You know, he's going to leave. I'm not sure where. I think Birmingham have put an offer on the table. I think he's undecided. Obviously, we picked him up from Fulham. But again, we've decided to offer him a new contract. Not that Cody Drameh would accept that anyway. You know, his time at Leeds United hasn't been great. But like I say, spent time on loan at Birmingham City. He's made 20 appearances, all told, and provided 4 assists. Obviously, they were nearly relegated as well, stayed up on the final day. They have offered him a permanent deal, but he has also been given the freedom to talk to other clubs, and based on what we've seen from his agent up to this point, he will do that. Because when there was musings or mutings of him potentially leaving Leeds, as I said, his agent drummed up stories that said he was linked with Borussia Dortmund and Newcastle. So I'm sure his agent will be able to find him a club, or he may just have to accept and stay at Birmingham, who will be better this season. No, you're going to have to just scrap that, because I've just realised that Birmingham were relegated. Oh, God, man, I need to get some more sleep. I forgot, they were relegated on the final day. Madness, isn't it? So, yeah, he's been offered a contract by a League One club. Will he accept that? We'll have to wait and see. I'd imagine he'll probably try to move to a Championship club. Apologies for that last couple of minutes, you know. But, yeah, he's a League One right back now. I hope he can resurrect his career, but, yeah, it didn't go well at Leeds United, and yeah, has sort of tumbled down since then. Another player that did, and this team did stay up on the final day. This team did. Sheffield Wednesday, Danny Rose, Sheffield Wednesday. Jan, Ian, Carlos, Van Helkel, whatever. Yeah, Jan, Carlos, Ian Poveda. He has, or looks to be, signing a permanent deal with Sheffield Wednesday during the upcoming summer transfer window. Obviously, was on loan at Sheffield Wednesday. He was a breath of fresh air when he went there. Barry Bannon said great things. Obviously, I speak to Sheffield Wednesday fans on the White Rose Rivals. They love him. You know, he came in and really injected something. He did get injured. He was supposed to leave permanently in January. For whatever reason, it ended up being a loan. Maybe he was looking to see how he got on and see if there were other options. We know, that he had suitors at Blackburn, for example. But Danny Rose come out and said, I intend to persuade Jan Poveda to sign permanently, and they'll start to prepare for the summer ASAP, look at their players, extend contracts, sign deals, etc. And I think with Danny Rose, they've got a great, young, up-and-coming, exciting coach. And if he's backed, and if Chansiri can stay out of biz, then I think they'll start to move up the table. And Sheffield Wednesday, regardless of what you think of them from a Yorkshire Rivals perspective, they are a huge club, a massive club. So I think that would be a good move for Poveda. We'll have to wait and see how that transpires. But it is clear, you know, Leeds United will see a mass exodus. The last remnants of Victor Orta, Andrea Radrizzani's youth project, the last remnants of the Bielsa boys, those that took us back up to the Premier League, the old guard, if you like, all them are going to be leaving. Of course, we know as well, if we don't get promoted, we're going to see some of our key players. But this squad next year, this group of players is going to look totally, totally different, because there is going to be a mass exodus regardless of what division we're in. Would you like to see any of these stay? Would you give Cooper a new deal? Would you now look at Luke Hill and say, don't go to Borough, give us 2 more years? I doubt so. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please smash a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell and all that jazz. And I will see you tonight live at 8 o'clock with Benjamin Bloom as he gives us his championship playoff predictions. Peace out now. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.